Hey viewers, this is Siraj. This is my first video on worm farm and vermicomposting. I'm new into this worm farming. I started worm farming 2 months ago for my vermicomposting need for my plant that I grow in my backyard. And I'm also starting the hydroponic, and you can see the seedlings for my hydroponic plants. And here you can see my worm bins. I have 3 worm bins. Initially, I started with this 5-gallon bucket with the Canadian night crawlers fishing worm, as you can see here. So here you can see my Canadian night crawler worm bin. This is a 5-gallon bucket that I started 2 months ago. I bought about like 100 Canadian night crawlers from Pet Value, and I put it in this. And now here you can see my night crawlers here, and you can also see here, and I feed them once a week with my vegetables and fruit scrap. And now you can see I never counted because it's only 2 months that when I started, so probably I'm gonna empty this bucket in January. And here you can see how much worm growth I have got in this bin in 3 months. As I say, I initially started with 100 worms, and now you can see the health of these worms, how healthy they are. So I don't know how many do I have total in this bucket right now. I'm assuming I should have about 200 or over now in this bucket, and they all seems to be very happy, as you can see here. And you see how big, you can see that how big is this worm is. So, and here you see another one that's coming up here. So this was my first bin. As I said, that I bought 100 worm from Pet Value, and I started this bucket. Then last month, so today is approximately 1 month when I bought 1000 compost worm. So this is my compost worm bin, and now you can see the population here, and they seems like very happy. And it looks like all the food that I put it in this has gone, so I would need to start to put more food in this bin, as you can see here. And usually I don't put too much water in my bin, so you can see the bin is wet, as you can see, but it's not soggy, or there's no water at the bottom of this bin that is standing. I didn't make any hole at the bottom to collect compost tea, because I'm not putting too much water in this bin that I need to make a hole to drain. I keeping my bin constantly wet but not waterlogged. So as you can see that I don't find any food that I feed them last week, so today I have to give them more feed. So I need to put more feed. Here I put banana in it, so I only see the peel left. The whole banana is gone. So as I said that I started this bin just last month, so exactly today is 1 month for this bin. So I'm going to collect the compost in February. At that time I will count how many worms do I have now. And I started this bin with 1000 red wigglers. Now this bin I started at the same time with 5000 European night crawlers cocoons. So today is about 5th week for those cocoons, and I haven't checked it, so I'm checking with you guys to see how many do I have hatched. And I put 5000 cocoons in this bin, and I'm expecting when they all hatch I should have about 10 to 12,000 European night crawlers in this bin. So let's see what I have here. In this bin, here you can see I see some water collecting at the bottom, as you can see here. So what I'm going to do is I'll put some dry, so here you can see there's some water is coming this side, because I raised the other side with the small wood. So if there is any water, that water is going to come to this side. So I'm going to put some paper and cardboard shred in this area to soak all the water, as you can see. So I'm putting all dry stuff here. So this stuff is going to soak all the excess water. And now I put this casting back on top, and here I see some babies. As you can see, I see some baby worms here, so they are coming out. So I'm keeping my finger across. So as you can see, I have some babies here, I have some baby here. So when they all hatch, I'm expecting about like 10 to 12,000 worm population in this bin. And probably I might have to split this bin in 3, because this bin cannot handle that much worm population. So let's see what we got here. So yes, I see some babies here, but they are so tiny, so it's really hard to count or see how many I have got here, but they are here. As you can see, I put some for the scrap. So here you can see some babies here. So they are hatching, but I think it might going to take some time. this week is almost like 5th week for this worm population here. So I'll just cover this up and wait for till December, end of December, and again check after 4 or 5 more weeks to see how this cocoon population doing right now. So I'll cover up this then. What I feed to my worms is mostly vegetable and fruit peels. Sometimes I make a vegetable and fruit puree and feed to these worms. Sometimes I give them worm chow that I make at home that has eggshells and cornmeals and all the grains that I grinded very fine, and I mix with the coffee ground and tea ground and feed them every week with the other food and vegetables. So this is my initial setup. As I said, that I'm completely new in this worm farming and vermicomposting, and keeping my finger across and see how this thing goes along the way. But when I see my worms, they look very healthy and active to me. And this is my basement. So here you can see the temperature is about 19 degree here, and the humidity is 42 that I constantly maintain here. So, and these are my spinach seedlings that you can see they are already sprouting. So maybe one more week, then I'll transfer them to my pots and hydroponic system that I still need to build. And these are my spinach seedlings. And here, yesterday I started seedling that has spinach too, because I'm sowing spinach seeds 1 week apart. So this is 2 weeks, that one is 2 weeks, this one is about 1 week, and this white tray here I started yesterday. I'm also starting some carrot seed that I started yesterday, and lettuce and rocket. So because it's only first day for these seedlings, so hopefully next week I will show you how those seedlings are coming out. And this is my heat pad for seedlings. If I need to use it to speed up the germination process, then I will use this heat pad that also have a thermostat control. That's it separate, so I can control the heat when I'm using that. So this is here in the bucket is my cocoa coir, peat moss and cow manure mix that I put it in the worm bins once in a while, when every time when I give them a food. And I also use the same mixer to start my seed. So this is the 50-50 of peat moss, cocoa coir and 20%, 20 to 30% cow manure here. And this is the bag that you see is I have cardboard cuttings for my warm bin bag. I'll also show you my small garden upstairs that I'm doing, because in Ontario it is really cold right now. The temperature is -5 and it's snowing outside, as you guys can see. So I brought all of my plant inside. So here you can see my lemon plant, and all these lemons, they are ready to go. Here you can see my pepper plants, and it's not amazing that in winter in Ontario I'm getting peppers and lots of flowers. This is the cutting that I started from my lemon plants, and they're all growing up now. So I'm really happy with the result. I started these cuttings over a month now. Now I can see that the small sprouts, they are coming, shoots, they are coming out from those cuttings. This is my neem plant, and this is my curry leaf plant, and all these plants that you can see, these are my hydroponic plant. So they are the seedlings that I started 2 weeks ago. Now I transfer into my hydroponic bucket. I have eggplants, bell pepper, and Thai chili, and they are really doing really good. As you can see, the root at the bottom and the plant health, so they're all doing good. And these two plants are my moringa jasmine plant, and this one here are my ginger. They're almost ready. I just need to wait for a month or two just to harvest my gingers. So as you can see, and since this is the winter time here and we don't have lots of sunshine here, so I use grow light, and I use this grow light here for about like 12 to 13 hours every day for my plants. That's why you can see the result of my curry plant, my lemon, and my pepper plants. They are all growing even in the inside during the winter, and they are all healthy. So stay tuned. I'll make another video next week to show you the progress of my warm bin and my seedlings that I started yesterday. Since then, thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.